Austria. I live in a town called Linz. It's a smaller city. I am also a high school teacher. So originally I started phys ed and I've taught gym to kids for like over 10, 15 years. So I've been like doing with sports for a long time. And then after I was pregnant, I also did my fitness trainer educational program because I just wanted to get back in shape myself. And then I just like started to look a little bit more into that. And so the difference between with high school students and people who actually want to get started into fitness is the motivation they have to work with you. And this is actually what got me started, because it's sometimes at school it's really frustrating because the kids, you know, they just don't want to do anything, even though you really try and you really try to motivate them and you come up with like all these great ideas, and they just like, do we really have to do this again?
It's
and
cool. Yeah.
then once I started doing my online fitness program, people were like, oh, thanks, this is such a great idea. We really appreciate what you're doing. You're really helping us. And so I was like, this feels so much better to actually get feedback from people who want to work with me compared to, it probably really, it's not that bad. I love my job at school as well, but it's just like a whole different feedback you get from people who want to work out, who want to, you know, get moving and do stuff, and you can help them. And this is how it started, and this is how I got into that. And then I just slowly started to do more and more, and so I'm still growing. I hope it's getting more, and yeah, but that's how it all began. And then I also teach like regular classes at a local gym. I'm like a personal coach, and I get my experience there. And I also work like group fitness classes. So I work with older people. So I'm trying to teach to all different kinds of people, because I think this is a good lesson for me, to work with different ages, to work with different groups, with people who focus on different things, because it makes me better in helping everyone in a way. Like before I even, because I started to study physical education when I was 18, 19. So I was always into sports somehow. I also like am a snowboard instructor. I always was there. But so when I first started with before I even had my online coaching program, I just said on Instagram, hey, I'm gonna do this for myself. After my pregnancy, I felt a little bit like out of shape. I want to, and I put the program together. The first program I just put together for myself, and a lot of people asked me if they could join me. It wasn't really my idea to start like as an online coach. I was just like, hey, you guys, on Monday, I'm going to start out. I'm going to do this like 6-week program for myself. If you guys want to join me, you can have my schedule. I can give you my plan and you can join me. And then they were like, oh, we totally want to do this. We're going to join you. And this is where I realized people like what I'm doing and they think I can help them. And then I was like, okay, let's see where this goes. So this was a bit like the moment where I started to start thinking, like, to having this idea, this could be more than just me working out. First, I would say it's working with clients and having the challenge, just having the challenge, because everyone is different, and what works for me won't work for someone else. So what I like about it is working with different kinds of people and trying to help them. Second thing I like about the fitness industry is that there is always a trend. It's always something new. It's always, either it's like a new workout thing, or I don't know, it's like a new something you always can try out. And I think the fitness industry, it's really every season, it's really fast, and they always come up with really smart or interesting ideas. It always goes back to the basics, because you have to move and have to do the work yourself, but it's always fun to try out something new and to see what extra thing, this magic thing it is, even though normally it's not going to do the trick for you. You have to do it yourself. But that's what I also like about it. And what I like is the community and the inspiring people around it. Because everyone, I think that a lot of people have like a common idea what fitness and a healthy lifestyle means, but I think it's a very inspiring, it's a lot of inspiration you get from other people, what they do, what works for them, and it gets you thinking. And I think it's a very, people enjoy to share. It's not like everyone tries to keep to themselves nowadays. Everyone likes to share. And even though, you know, you don't copy or you don't take it from away from someone, but it's really inspiring. And then you can put together your own puzzle and take the pieces that work for you and work for your clients. So I think it's really, you help out each other, or you inspire, hopefully people inspire each other. Not that one person is taking everything, but you give something and then you get back something. Well, I think what I see, this is what I think, you just have to try. You should not be afraid to try something. And you should also not be afraid to try something new with clients. And in my experience, you can be open about it. I have a Facebook group, I have an Instagram community, and I tell them, you know, I'm going to try out something new. Can you give me your feedback on it? Like, don't do it secretly and then you fail and you get frustrated. It's like, especially in online business, the community really can help you to improve your product or whatever you're doing, your homepage. They can give you feedback. They can tell you this works, this doesn't work. If it's like a new fitness program you're putting on or whatever it is, ask them. I think this is something people sometimes are afraid of because they are afraid that they might get like negative feedback. But negative feedback is good, because only then you can change it and make it different. And if you don't have the feedback and you just keep going, you're probably like losing track and you end up, you know, somewhere with a product or with something no one else wants. So this is one thing that I think people should just try and work with the community and not alone. And also what I personally really find difficult is when working with clients, to really on a long term to keep them motivated. I offer like 6-week programs. And normally I feel after a week or two, it's really those people who are gonna stick with the program and those who are gonna drop out. And I haven't really found out a real way what more I can do that people stay with the program. You know, I try to motivate them with my videos. I try to give them a good plan. I try to, you know, they get quotes, they get emails. And sometimes I just wonder, like, what more can I do to like really, to really push them so that they could stay with the program. And I think this might be something I would be very grateful for if I could get this, or if I could, you know, for some coaches where it works, to say, okay, you could try this and that, and like this really helps the people, you know, commit to your program for a longer time. And then my clients, if they stick with me for 2 weeks, then they normally stick for a longer time.
For a longer time, yeah.
It's really, I feel it's like really this initial phase, if they, you know, get up and really start doing your program, or if they don't. And I think this is probably something other coaches also would struggle with, yeah. I had my online program up before all this happened. So this, I already was set up. I had I had everything, you know, in place, so that was fine. But when it really happened, we had a shutdown for about 8 weeks. So I really used the time to like work on smaller details where normally I don't have the time to do. Like, I really tried to improve it. I asked my community, I'm like, are you happy with the way I'm using like YouTube and Vimeo, and like, are you happy how it works? And I tried to improve some things. And what I also really did, because I had so much time at home, I really worked on my workouts. Like, I really had time to do all of them myself, and I really played around and I tried different moves, and I tried to come up with new exercises and how to put them together, because I really had the time to do that. So in general, for people out there, I think people realized how important it is to stay in shape and how important it is that they can move at home. And to really, I think it is really a hard time if you're locked down, or if you know, a lot of things are changing. I mean, now it's summertime, people can get outside, but if you're indoors, it's really important to find a way how you can move. And I hope I found a way that I could show people they only need a mat, a little bit of motivation and a little bit of time, and then they can do it. All they have is just get up and do it. And there are no excuses, especially not if you're in a lockdown. I mean, you can't clean that much and you can't cook that much. And you know, at some point you just have to get up and do it. And so I think in a way this was for online coaching. I think it benefited, and a lot of coaches probably gonna offer more there. And I'm also teaching live classes online. So this was something new for me. I've never done this before, but this was also because I was at home, I had the setup, and I just started. I also taught one of my group classes with senior citizens online. And this was a really cool experience because they were all on Zoom. I could see them. So it was a cool experience, and I'm trying to improve that. I'm, you know, trying to get better at it. And yeah, let's just hope that it's gonna, you know, not happen again. I think people are gonna be more conscious about health and fitness in general. And hopefully people are gonna focus more on a healthy lifestyle, each and everyone individually. Yeah. I hope that people, you know, would work more with personal coaching from home or with online coaching, but, you know, like have a one-on-one session through Zoom or through Instagram or something. I think, I mean, I'm a gym teacher too, and in Austria right now, there's no gym classes happening because it's not allowed. Students at high school, they don't have gym classes. And I do not really know what's going to happen in fall and how they're going to organize it. So I also think for a gym and for you know, sports clubs, it's going to be really difficult to keep classes and to keep things going. I know at the gym I teach as a personal coach, only a few people are going there. Hardly anyone is booking me at the moment. So I think it's a real shift to online coaching. Yeah. And I think we coaches have to be smart. We have to be prepared. We have to make sure that we can offer something online as good as one-on-one. Yeah. I don't have the answers like how exactly this could work, but I think there's going to be a shift. People gonna prefer to work alone, or at least in smaller groups. I don't really see big CrossFit, big aerobic classes happening anytime soon. Like, you know, like where a lot of people come together and then shower before and after, like the changing rooms and these kind of things. So I don't really see how this is going to work. Yeah. I don't know. It's a difficult question. So one thing I think for Austrians, we are very big into skiing. So it's a big thing during winter. Everyone wants to go skiing. So people are willing to prepare for that. So they would do workouts for the purpose to be in a mountain and to be able to ski. As I said, I mean, there are trends. In general, it also goes along with COVID, I would say. I think people are starting to be more cautious about what they eat. They are aware that it's good to stay in shape. It's like a general shift. Yeah. And I also feel that it's so difficult to speak in general because it's probably more my personal perspective. Yeah, but I feel it's a little bit shifting away more from beauty and being skinny to self-care, healthy lifestyle, not necessarily losing weight, but, you know, feel good. So also, you know, people are doing a lot of yoga, just, you know, meditation. In Austria, it's also hiking, to go out in the mountains. So you see a lot of these like yoga retreats where they combine yoga in the mountains, hiking, biking, these kind of things. So I would say Austrians are really, they don't work out because they want to work out. They work out because they have a bigger purpose, because they want to be good at skiing. They want to be good at, or not good at, but they want to enjoy a different sports. And that's how they prepare in the gym to get there. For the bigger part, I would say. I mean, there's definitely groups like the last couple of years, CrossFit was really big. So those people are like really into CrossFit. But in general, I would say people who go to the gym, they want to get in shape. And I also see a lot of pretty old people trying to stay in shape. So this is also, I think, a different awareness, which is really, really good, that people start moving or continue to move in order to prevent some diseases, to prevent injuries. And this is, what I think is a really good trend.
Yeah.
First of all, I think you need to be passionate about what you do. So within fitness, there are like so many different things that you could do. Like find the one thing that you really enjoy doing yourself. For me, this is like high intensity workouts. I just love them because I want to push myself through them for half an hour. I'm sweaty all over, but this is who I am, and I try to like give my passion forward to others, and you can only do it with something that you are passionate about. Find something that you're passionate about, and then just do it. Like, don't overthink things, just try it out, just do it. Even, I mean, with clients, you have to be careful. Like, don't push them to do something that they are not ready to do, but don't be afraid to sometimes try out like a new program or a different approach and see where it goes. Of course, within boundaries, obviously, but just don't be afraid. And if you fail, that's okay. That's not the end of the world. Just, do it better the next time. Take whatever you can from that experience and then just try with the same client or with another client to do it differently and, get it right the next time you do it. And also what I really think is important is consistency, that you just have to keep, you have to be there. And sometimes it's hard, especially with Instagram and Facebook, because I constantly feel like I have to, but it's really important, because even though people just, see little bits of you here and there, sometimes at least I believe it really makes a difference for them and pushes them and motivates them to do a little workout, to do something. So I just think you have to be there consistently, doing your thing, and don't give up. Don't give up. Like, just keep going, do your thing. And if one thing doesn't work out, just, the next thing's probably going to happen. Yeah. So, I don't have one, because I never work out with the music on. I never. It has to be silent so I can focus on what I'm doing. It sounds super nerdy, but it's like I chocolate, and then I can eat like a whole bar at like. Yeah.
I feel you. Yeah.
It's Fit Girl Mel, Melissa, and she inspires me because she always no excuses, just keep going, and it's just inspirational. It's like there's really no reason why you shouldn't be working out.
Yeah.
Also with my online coaching, it's let's do it together, because it's so much more fun and it's easier if you can do it together with a partner, with a group, with like-minded people. So of course you can do everything alone, but it's definitely more fun if you do it together. So let's do it together. That's my